Again, I'm just going to document it until I'm done, whenever I get the chance. So I bonded it. You can't even, I only did one coat of Bondo. You can't even tell where the hole was. I think it was here, I think. And then this, I have to repaint it. I'm just going to get some gloss black. And then under here wasn't painted. And I fixed that with Bondo, so I'm going to paint that gloss black. To the local hardware store, Ace Hardware, if you can see that. Exo Rust. Paint and primer in one. Indoor, outdoor. See if it's, I blew it off. It's clean. That looks good. I'm not sure how long it'll take to dry. I'm not sure the sun's out. I think I'll take it out and put it outside. Well, if I take it outside, bugs might get on it, but that looks fine. And then I'll flip it over. I don't know why I can't flip it over now. So here's the deal. If you watch my videos, the stripes, the hood decal, the bird got screwed up. He said he'd pay for a new bird. So having it shipped overnight was $350. So he said he'd pay for it. So I was thinking maybe I just leave this and trade, but then I'm thinking, how long? These only cost $10, if you know what I'm saying. This is good paint. Easy Care. I've never used it. That matches pretty good with whatever he used. Not sure what that is. It might be Bondo. If I have to, I'll touch that up. So I'm spraying this way so I don't hit the edges, or so I don't overspray the other. This stuff goes on really good. I didn't spray those. I tried not to spray that. I should probably get it up off the ground a little bit, off the blanket. some old spare wrenches. These are the ones I cut up or bend if I need. A little bit right where that Bondo is. I don't want to put them too thick because I don't want it to run. That's it, I don't dare do any more. Yeah, I think he sprayed this with a spray can. It's a guess. So I'm probably gonna have to spray that. Anyway, that'll finish the air cleaner. And look at it, it looks pretty damn good. I just came back to this. I got that Bondo off. I just sanded it. And now I'm just using this wax and grease removers. See the rest of the side looks. Yeah, it's gonna be fine just like it is. I could use some paint right there. Then I'm not gonna touch it. That's good. So what did it cost me to do that? Well, I had the welder, I had the metal. This is half empty. So labor and $5. I bought some suction cups to pick up the windshield. Like from Amazon, $50 for both of them. So I'm gonna go upstairs and try it. I mean, I gotta be ready when my friend comes over. Anyway, I went upstairs to where the windshield is and the rear window. And these are 8-inch, made by ZUOS. These things work great. I mean, I didn't clean the windshield, it was all dirty. I put it on there, pumped it like 4 times. It was solid as a rock. So I was worried that 8-inch might be too big. So I decided I better try it. And it came with this, I guess. I don't know what this is for. I guess to keep it in. Little lip on here. Got some kind of washers. Or rubber seals. See, this is see, there's a model number on here. the model number. But they're 8-inch, so safe load capacity, whatever that means, 176 pounds, vertical max suction, 440 pounds, horizontal max suction, 528 pounds. No, 615, no, 176, 572, 615. And then it tells you, well, here's a picture of a lift ankle windshield. You can see that. Again, I don't have this, there's another picture, 2 people. Anyway, just trying to finish the car up. I said I was going to just film everything as I finish this car up. But right now I'm talking about the weather stripping that goes on the cowl, or I guess that's what you call it, right where the hood is. So I can't remember what I have. But I got this. I can't remember where I bought it. And I don't have a picture, but it's got like pins that snap in a hole. Then I got this. I'm not even sure if this is part of it. I mean, is this? As usual, I never saw it on the car, so now I gotta figure out how it goes. I mean, what the heck is this thing? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I gotta find a picture somewhere. Somewhere I gotta find a picture of this on a car. And I'm thinking to myself, how do I do that? I guess like I do everything, just find a picture. Now looking at here, I'm just gonna put a shot in here. And I'm just gonna zoom in, and then I'm gonna go over and look at it. It's got like a groove. There's the end view of it. This hood's right in my way. I guess this is a... Again, I don't know how this attaches. Well, that's why I left it. I can see there's an attachment there. But where do I have a piece that looks like that? zoom back out. You forget about zooming in and out of when you're doing this. I just, I don't know. I don't really see a groove that looks like that. I guess maybe it goes like, again, I don't know, let's just try it. Yeah, this hood is right in the way. I don't know. You know, I was listening to a video the other day. When I get tired, I'm getting old and I shuffle my feet like. I miss those young days. So I guess if this is made right, I should line up these pins, and that would be right there. There's another one right there. Or maybe it gets reversed. But that doesn't look like that. This must come over to here. So let's just assume this one goes here. I don't know what the square, I don't know if you can see this, is a square thing. If that goes there, that one goes there. Now what the heck does this thing do? Does it go like that? No. I got one right here, if you can see where I'm pointing. There's one here, that would go there. And the next one, I don't know. Oh, there's one here. So these two go right there. And there's one here I can see. Yeah, well, like I said, this could be very boring, but I'm going to try to get what I think where the weather seal goes. I don't know if you can see right here. I think this is one of the clips. and there's another one right here. There's another one right there. So I got 1, 2, but these pins don't line up. I'm just gonna have to rip this out, or part of it. Again, this is the remnants of what only thing I had on this car. So 2 popped out here. This one broke. But I would guess I'm just gonna have to rip this out, or part of it. Again, this is the remnants of what only thing I had on this car. So 2 popped out here. This one broke. But I would guess. Okay, I gotta figure it out. So here's the old piece. Let me just get this out of the way. And it was like that, okay? So the rubber is sloping towards the engine compartment. This is kind of flat on this side. So I'm just gonna put this aside for now. But using the holes that I already have, the 3rd hole goes, I think this is the window stop, goes right there. And then the other 2 are missing, but I have them over there. So I'll go over there and show that one more time. So that you got 1 here, you got 2 over here, then this one, then there's one right where that bolt is on this vent, right behind it there, and the next one is right here, right where my finger is, if you can see that. Let me check that out. Yeah, I think you can see that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see this weather stripping has got like a cut in it, and there's a cut here, so it'll bend and bend here. And you got to stretch this, but the problem I'm having is it actually hits this. Maybe this goes in afterwards. I'll try it, but I can't get these to stay in because I can't. Now I thought of a solution. I could just get big screws, and I could put those in there. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just cut, you pull it, then right where this seam is, where it ends, is the first one on the straight line. Then I noticed over there, right here, I'm missing a hole, which I probably put some Bondo or something, I can't remember, or somebody else did. But when I push this down, I can't get it to stay. And then here, you can't see it, but there's like a little water outlet that water could come through here and into here. Now this is an area that had some rot. So I guess you know they didn't make these cars to last. I would like to see a stock car. You would think there'd be a drain hole right here. Maybe there was. I don't know. So I'm going to take this. Either I'm going to take this plastic piece off, which it just snaps in. But there is, let's see, there is 2 bolts right here. You can see that. So now we're back on the driver's side. And shit, I forgot what I said. I think I said, I think I got this one in the wrong spot. I'm gonna pull these 2 out. And they shouldn't come out that easy, in my opinion. I don't want to rip it. So if what I said is true, this 3rd hole should be the one that goes in here. I mean, it's in. Yeah, and here's the other hole I just pulled out. And that goes there. And 1 more hole right there. So I don't know if this is critical. Let's see, the hood when it closes is going to come way over to here. This is going to be covered. I mean, I can just drill a hole right there. And you can see this cut. That's how I know that goes there. And then this other one. Again, this is going to be boring as hell to anybody unless you're trying to figure this out. And there's one more I missed on this side. Right here. Can't get it out. There it comes. I'll put this stuff aside. I don't want to drop it through my vents. Again, the trick is, I'm going to say it again. 1, 2, 3 is where this one goes, right below that. And then there's 2. I'm missing a hole because I filled it in probably. There's 1 right there, about that far over. And then this, after this bend, now it lines up. You get 1 right here. But I don't like these clips, they suck. I can't see anything. You see it right there. It's in. That's it. So I guess if you're missing a hole, you just move it aside, drill a hole. But I'm going to put screws in here. I guess I'll just go a little bit further. So 1, 2, 3. 4 is right. You can see where that's curve in this vent is, about an inch over. And it makes a sharp turn. And that's where your straight one starts. So that's it. I figured it out. But I'll tell you, man, it's garbage. The way they used to make it now, the way they make cars now compared to this little old thing. But anyway, I figured it out. That's the most important part. Yeah, just to end this video. So I got a F-body 76 to 79. It's the wrong hood, but it doesn't matter. But this is it. This is what they show. So 7. Let's see. Now, it was in the other book. I'm missing the page that shows these numbers, but that's the weather stripping right there. And if you look close, it says 81. See, let me see if they have another year. I mean, this is more or less the same. It doesn't have those 5. See, the other thing, this is under sheet metal. Group 8 sheet metal. But according to this book, those are nozzles. 81 washer nozzles. I'm just looking at this spare tire thing. I never saw this before. But I don't think it. I think the nozzle goes in the hood. Oh, here's the piece I want to talk about right here. 80. 80. You see that? Oh, sorry. It's not focusing now. $80 right there. Clip WS antenna ground hook. It's hard to decipher these books. I mean, they're almost useless. But I just want to show you on the car. What do I do with the light? Where are those things? Oh, this thing right here. You see that thing right there? Let me see if I can get a light over there. I don't know what that is. Here's the antenna wire. It needs to be cleaned up. Again, I covered all this in all my other videos. They're not in order. That's the problem, because I just kind of did it when I ran into it and I just kept jumping around. But anyway, I got this figured out. I'm probably not gonna do any more on this. Then I got this rust right here. Couple spots. So I'm going to paint this with the same paint. And then I'll be, once I get this on, this painted, then we got this hole here. I think that's a bumper stop, but I can't find it in any books. I think I have that part somewhere. I mean, I think I figured it out one time. Let me see, where is it? think it's in here. There's the hood bolts. Center rear hood. R401 Classic Industries. I'm not going to open it right now. I think that goes there. And this, I know I'm going overboard. I'm kind of anal sometimes, or all the time. It's right there. So you can adjust, I guess you can adjust the height of the hood so it lines up, you know, here. I think that's what it's all about. So you go one there, I think there should be one in the middle, and there's one over there. That takes care of all this stuff. A whole bunch of these bolts left over from who knows what. And it'll just about the right size. I'm just gonna I'm gonna replace all these stupid springs, which are useless, and put that in there. Every one of them. Now I got a buddy called named Darren, and he came over, and I noticed that his weather stripping was loose, and I think that's why, because these clips are useless. I mean, I'm sure I could find another clip, but I don't know where. The kind they had were like this. You can see that little notch right there. You push them in and they'd catch. Well, these new ones are just junk. I hate to keep saying that's it, but these pieces that I was wondering where they went, I got a feeling they go over the door if you have a hardtop. I think that's what these probably are. And here's the finished result of this. I mean, it looks good. It dried. Looks fine. Look at that. So we may have saved another thing. Flip this over because this is kind of leaning on this. One thing at a time. That's all we can do on these cars. One more thing. I came up to my office and I looked for weather stripping clips that I've just been bitching about. These are better than using screws, like I was saying. These are plastic. So I'm just going to go down to the auto parts store and get, you know, these are those plastic kind, they're ribbed. But here at Firebird Essential, if you want, you could get these. But I just don't want to wait for them. $8. Take the ones that came with the kind that I was showing that the kind that came with my weather stripping is junk. This is what I would use if I didn't want to wait. So anyway, there you go. Firebird Central.